Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Murray versus Lee.
Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Good day. Ms. Murray, you are here today to get Mr. Lee to stop denying that he fathered your 14-month-old daughter, Winter. You demand he man up and own up to his responsibility after today's DNA test. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee, you had a one-night stand with Ms. Murray before her pregnancy, but claimed she later confirmed she was not pregnant by you. You admit to one night, but state she had multiple men and there's no way you are her child's father. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll start with you, Ms. Murray. Tell us why you opened your case today.
Well, basically, Your Honor, Mr. Lee is a deadbeat. He has not done anything for Winter.
That's ludicrous. I have 6 other kids.
Exactly.
And I am not the father of her baby. She wants this because she's trying to pin this baby on me because she know I'm a good guy and I'm a good father.
You're not a good anything. You're a deadbeat. You barely take care of them 6 kids that you got. So...
And Winter's 15 months, and you're saying that Mr. Lee hasn't done anything for?
He has not done nothing.
I have my reasons.
How often does Mr. Lee see Winter?
He's only seen Winter once, when she was about 6 months old.
One time?
One time.
In 15 months?
Yes, ma'am.
So all of this because you're denying paternity, Mr. Lee?
Yes, I have multiple reasons on why. And basically, when she sent me the video of her taking the pregnancy test, she said, so y'all won't think I'm lying? And she peed on the stick and sent it to me. And I was
basically,
like,
I said, so nobody won't think that I'm lying about being pregnant.
Who is y'all?
I said, so nobody won't think I'm lying about being pregnant because everybody know that I was not trying to have any kids ever. So to get pregnant was a surprise. And this is your child.
And in your mind, because you said y'all, that means more than one person, a.k.a. more than one father.
Yeah, and she's admitted that. So I don't even know how we here. She's blatantly told me.
I don't know why we
go
here
back
because she
to-
looked like your twin.
You can't.
Okay, hold on. I do want to figure out how we got started in this.
Okay.
How did you all meet?
I met Mr. Lee at the club. I used to be a dancer, and he was my customer for about 10 years. So that's really how I met him. He was infatuated with showbiz. But once he got to know Demiki, he did not like me. And he's taking it out on his innocent
But he was your
child.
customer for 10 years.
Them
Yes.
lies, man. Them lies.
Mr. Lee, tell me about this woman you fell for. Was it Miss Murray or was it showbiz?
First of all, I've always known Demiki, and I was never obsessed with her. I ducked her for years because of things
who?
like this. I knew she was full of drama.
You didn't know anything about
But
me.
were you her customer?
Whatever that means.
Yes.
Whatever.
You
Well,
came to the club.
What-
You came to the club every week and tipped me. Yes.
How does it go from giving you a tip to ending up in the bed with you?
I was in a relationship. When that relationship ended, I decided to give him a chance, and I ended up pregnant. So, and now we're
Them
here.
lies. Even when she had a boyfriend, we was keeping contact.
Yeah,
That
because
never
I was
a
trying to keep
problem.
our business relationship cordial and cute, just so that you could keep coming to the club.
Oh, you were luring him in for these tips.
As he would call me, I'm a finesser.
Yeah.
So, I want to find out the first time you all were intimate. How did that happen?
Well, it was after the club. She texted me. I
didn't
came
text
over.
you.
I came over, and unfortunately, I broke the golden rule.
You broke the what?
The golden rule.
The golden rule?
Yes.
What's the golden rule?
You never use the stripper's condom. Never.
It was not mine, baby.
Oh.
It was yours.
Oh, the golden rule is
Yeah.
you never use a condom that the stripper gives you.
Yeah, you bring your own, and I
Did
can't.
you know that
unprepare.
rule, Jerome?
No, but it's good to know.
Nobody knows that rule but him. Nobody know that rule but him. He just made that up. Who helped
Did
you make that
anybody
up?
else out there know that rule?
Somebody help him make. Oh, okay. Thank
All
you.
right. Well,
You made that
I
up
mean,
yourself.
To prove my point, she tampered with the condom.
I ain't tampered with anything. Why would I when I never wanted to have kids in the first
But
place?
you
Like,
do admit you had consensual sex with Miss Murray.
Yes.
So why are you saying there's no way you could be Winter's biological father?
Well, because after that, I would follow up with her weeks, for like weeks. I was asking, hey, have your period came? I was steady. I was on her about it.
You was asking, you was asking me that because you was trying to keep up with my ovulation because you was trying to get me pregnant.
So, Mr. Lee, let me ask you this. How did you find out she was not pregnant?
Well, like a couple of weeks after that, I texted her and she was like, hey, you can stop bugging me. My period came. Just like that, she told me that.
All right, so you submitted those text messages to the court. Let's take a look. So for Mr. Lee, it says, we talk about it tonight. Ms. Murray, you respond, tell me now. And then you respond to her, rather talk about it face to face. What's TBH?
To be honest.
Oh, to be honest. Okay. Ms. Murray, then you say, what's the topic, though? You not being pregnant. Laugh out loud. And then, Ms. Murray, you respond, I'm not. I had my period last week, son.
That's the message.
That was after,
That's the message.
That was
That's
after the first time
message.
we had sex. The second time that we had sex, we did not use a condom.
I had sex with her unprotectedly the second time because she had already told me she was already pregnant. So I'm like, you can't get pregnant twice. I'm out the clear,
What are
now
you,
how I'm gonna be pregnant after the first? This was like 3 weeks later. So how I'm gonna be pregnant after the first
second time.
Wait, the text messages have already said that she told you she wasn't pregnant.
Exactly.
No, but this was like afterwards. This was afterwards.
How many times can you get pregnant in 2 months?
Exactly.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
not adding
But
up.
she had already told me she wasn't the second
So
time.
how long after she told you she was not pregnant, how long after that did you sleep with each other again?
Like 2 weeks.
So wait a minute. You meet up again, have sex again, you don't use protection. And you claim that's because she said she's already pregnant.
Yes, ma'am.
But you didn't have any proof of that.
I didn't.
All right.
But see, the thing about it is, I always thought strippers was honest people because they get naked for strangers. So I always took her word because I thought she was honest.
But I'm a schemer though, so why would you take my word?
But right, and you just
You don't
testified
stop- you're not
that
making
you
no
broke
sense.
the golden rule
Yeah, I did.
by
Yeah, you
taking
broke the
a
golden
condom.
rule.
So I don't
You
even
use a
understand
gold
how that
wrap.
makes any sense.
Yeah.
We was both being reckless, Your Honor. I can admit that because after my breakup, I went through a phase where I was just really wilding out. But I know that he's the father. She's
How?
her father.
Wait, so
Because y'all look just alike. It look like you had her. It don't look like
so
I
when
had
you
her.
say, Miss Murray, you were wilding out,
Yeah.
does that mean that you were sleeping with more than one person? You were sleeping with other people besides Mr. Lee?
It was one other person.
So now, let me try to understand this. When do you believe you had sex with Mr. Lee the second time? You said the first time was March the 3rd? Mm-hmm. And when was the second time?
It was March the 30th.
March 30th. Mm-hmm. All right. So when did you have sex with the other guy?
It was probably like a week before that.
So around the third week in March. Mm-hmm. So wait, I want to take a look at a calendar so we can outline this. So the blue indicates the day you had sex with Mr. Lee, March 30th. The green outlines when you had sex with the other man, which was March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. So, Ms. Murray, is this calendar correct?
I mean, it wasn't that many days, but it was around that time, yeah. But it wasn't
All
that
right.
many days.
Well, I'm trying to figure out a window of conception.
yeah, it's,
So,
yeah.
is that the window?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So now, let's go to the conception calculator and see how to figure out what our window of conception would be. When is Winter's birthday? When was she born?
December the 21st.
So December 21st. Let's put that in. If you put in December 21st, 2017, calculate. Okay. So there's sex likely between March 24th and March 30th, which is a window of time. Mm-hmm. But if we go back to the calendar, that is the same window of time where you were intimate with both men. So, Mr. Lee, you see you fall in the window of conception.
Allegedly.
Do you remember that second time?
It was April the 3rd.
It was not
the
April.
3rd.
How do you know it was the third?
Because I was hosting a party that day, and after my party, That's when I hit her up and she came, April the 3rd.
You hit me up after the club that Thursday night when I left, and I came to where you were, and we had sex, and I got pregnant.
Miss Murray, did you ever tell the other guy you were pregnant?
Yes.
You did. And what was his response?
I mean, he's still relevant in my life, but he's not.
He's active with Winter. They takes pictures together.
Oh.
Winter takes multiple pictures with multiple guys, so I don't know what's going on.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But that's the truth. I'm here to
Don't
speak my
try
truth.
to do that.
Well, hold on. She's 15 months. Is she calling anybody daddy or
No,
dad?
she knows mom. She knows her mama. She don't know nothing about no daddy. Look at that. That's your child. Quit playing my baby. Yeah. Well, we gonna find out.
So are you going based on looks, the window of conception? I mean, why are you so certain?
The window of conception, and even after I told Mr. Lee that it could have been another possible father, he told me that if she wasn't his, I owe him a baby. Who says those type of things? You
Owe
said that.
somebody
I owe
a
you
baby.
So you want to have
Lies.
a baby with me.
Your Honor, can
you
I
want
speak-
a baby
can I
by
speak, Your Honor?
showbiz, but you
Can I-
don't like
can I speak, Your Honor?
Demiki. That's what it is.
We here because she told me I would rather you be the father than him because he only deals with his kids if he's dealing with the mom. So she said, I really want you
You
to
like
be.
that too, though.
I'm like, you can't, it's not about who you want to be the father, it's about who's actually the father.
And you're actually the father, and you actually don't do anything for
And
her.
she's talking about obsession. She's obsessed with me.
Boy, you ain't nobody.
Why do you say that?
She wants me to save her, and I can't save her.
You can't say. I don't
I
need
can't save you.
saving. Saving for what?
I
Saving
can't
for
give you
what?
that family
What?
image you want.
I don't need no family
Oh.
image. She has a great upbringing, and she has a great family around her. Like, I don't need that. Ain't nobody trying to be in no relationship with you. How many times have I told you that? How many times have I told you that,
And
baby?
I don't want to be with you.
be in no
I don't want to
relationship
be with you. I don't want to deal with you.
But you the one that was talking about moving to Florida when I first told you I was pregnant, though. Oh, okay.
Well, one of them got to be lying.
Him,
Somebody's fronting.
he lying.
So what are you hoping for, Miss Murray?
I just really want Mr. Lee to step up and be involved in Winter's life. She don't need anything financially. She's very well taken care of, but she needs that fatherly love. I grew up in the house with my father, so she deserves that as well. If you only live 40 minutes from us and you only seen this baby once, that's a disgrace.
And what are you hoping for, Mr. Lee?
Well, I'm hoping for closure. And I just want her to stop bashing me because if she's mine, I'm going to take care of her.
I
But
really
I
wish you
wasn't finna
would.
take care of a child that I knew wasn't mine.
All right. Jerome, I'm ready for the results. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Murray versus Lee, when it comes to 15-month-old Winter Murray, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Lee, you are the father.
Is that what your baby say? Your baby like to say, whoop, whoop.
Now,
what?
it has been determined by this court that you made a baby with showbiz, so it's time for some lights, camera, and action
Thank you.
as a
Look at
dad.
that baby. Look at her. She's beautiful. She looks just like you, Fabian. Really? You really?
She's a
tried to
beautiful
take
little
my
girl. She's 15 months old. She's missed out on 15 months with her daddy. That's your baby. And from the testimony, I understand that you have many children. But I know one thing. You don't have no business up in nobody's club giving nobody no tips. You need to tip these children.
Yeah,
This money.
your child support.
Okay? Now that's the real talk. You haven't seen your baby in 8-9 months. And like when I asked Miss Murray, who does she call daddy? And she has to say, well, she doesn't know no daddy. She just knows mama. That's not fair to her.
It's active men in
Let,
her
no,
life.
well,
No,
you know
it's
what?
not. You don't
but
know
no.
nothing,
Listen, Miss
Fabian.
Murray,
Her
Miss
granddaddy-
Murray, let it go. Don't act like somebody else can take your place. You're her father, you made her, and now you're going to have to take care of her. So I want to arrange an opportunity right now. If it's okay with Mom, I want you to see your little girl when we leave this courtroom, and I want you to start building a bond with her. And even if you don't have no good sense, try to do the right thing by the child before somebody up there visiting her at the strip club, and then she's before me 20 years later. Court is adjourned.